Good morning, everybody. Well, welcome back. It is still a Thursday night for me, but this is for my Friday video. I got kids to sleep early and I figured I would get up and make some snacks. I was thinking protein balls, protein bars, just quick, easy things for the kids to grab and eat. And then while I was getting a bowl out, I saw these and I was like, you know what? Maybe we'll make some chia pudding for breakfast for the morning. So we're gonna make chia pudding, we're gonna make chocolate peanut butter bars, and we're gonna make energy balls. So we are gonna start with chia pudding for breakfast. This is something my kids love. So I usually do double the recipe. So what I'm gonna do is do like half in one, half in the other. So you do a 1/4 cup of chia seeds, a teaspoon of vanilla, 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, 1.5 tablespoons of cocoa powder, I'm also going to add some flax and hemp seed, 3 tablespoons of peanut butter, and a cup of milk. And it will look gross, but it tastes amazing. It tastes like a Reese cup. So you just put it in the fridge overnight and it's ready in the morning. Now I'm gonna move on to protein balls that I've never made before. I found a new recipe. So we're gonna do a 1/4 cup of almond flour and 2 tablespoons. Half a cup of maple syrup. 1 cup of peanut butter. 1 cup of protein powder. A teaspoon of vanilla. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And a 1/4 cup of mini chocolate chips. Also gonna add flaxseed, hemp seed, and chia seed. Now we just roll these into balls. And there we go. So now I actually think I'm going to do that all over again, but make like cake batter instead of peanut butter chocolate. So I have 1 cup of protein powder again, the almond flour, chia and flax seed and hemp seed, and then let's see, maple syrup, half a cup of maple syrup, a teaspoon of vanilla, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and then sprinkles instead of chocolate chips. Oh, and I forgot the almond butter. I'm going to do almond butter instead of peanut butter. A cup of almond butter. We're going to move on to the chocolate protein bars. So we're going to do 4 scoops of chocolate protein powder, a cup of almond flour, 3/4 of a cup of maple syrup, but you know what, I have half a cup. Let's see what we can do with that. Two cups of peanut butter, 4 teaspoons of vanilla,
Wait, Mom, I'm gonna put some vanilla.
half a cup of mini chocolate chips, and then also I'm gonna put,
Can I put it in?
yeah, you can put in some chia seeds. Some chia seeds. 6 tablespoons of cocoa powder. And half a teaspoon of salt. Now these we're gonna put in the fridge and then slice in the morning. So all that done, that saves me a lot of work during the day. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It's Friday. So thankful it's Friday. We are doing school today, and then we have to go to my parents' house at some point. I might pack up some of their school and take it with us. My mom's already texting me to come over. So I'm like, hang on, let me get a little bit of school done. But we'll see. So we're gonna, like I said, probably end up packing up some of our stuff and going over there. I'm gonna help them get a couple things done. And then we're gonna come home. And yesterday, if you saw yesterday's video, I prepped up things. Oh no, I did it last night. Never mind, I forgot. So I did it last night and I was thinking it was on yesterday's video, but I added it to this morning. I'm just not used to doing that. Like when I film yesterday, I expect it to be yesterday. I always forget that I carry it over. Anyway, so I prepped up breakfast this morning. So that was easy. Prepped up the bars and balls. And then I forgot what I was even going to say, where I was going with all of that, because I got sidetracked remembering that it was today. So if you did actually watch yesterday's video, I did do something else though. And I know that was yesterday. I marinated our skirt steak for dinner tonight. So I completely forgot, but I did that yesterday. So Gary's going to grill that tonight when he gets home. And I think I'm just going to do roasted potatoes, and then I got to figure out some kind of veggie. So we'll have that for dinner. So I'll take you guys along on the ride today. I'm not sure how long we'll be at my parents'. It really depends on everything and what they've got going on and what they want me to help with and things like that. And then, like I said, we'll end up coming home for dinner. So I'll take you guys along and share our day with you. But let me get back in there and work on some more school. That way we can get some done before we head over. We are back home. My kids helped my parents clean and organize and like do all these things. And then they gave us like all kinds of organizers and baskets and totes. So the kids are really excited. They wanted to take all of it. I'm not really sure why, but they all wanted like these little totes and organizers and drawer pull things, like all of this stuff. So they brought home all these things and now they want to organize with them. And I'm like, whatever, have fun. I don't care. Enjoy. So now I am downstairs to get all of our food for the week, get everything we need. Hopefully to help us get through the week. I'll show you what we're going to do. And The kids are upstairs doing their chores and getting rooms cleaned and things like that while I get all of this taken care of. And while I was there, Gary was FaceTiming me and he asked my dad to come over and play horseshoes with him this weekend. So he was very excited. And then my dad was like, of course. And they just really enjoy that together. It's really sweet to watch them. So let me go ahead and share with you what we're going to take upstairs this week. And if I can remember what meals they're for, I'll tell you. But some of them I don't really remember. Well, I know the only one I can remember right now off the top of my head is we're having spaghetti at some point. But I'm sure as I go through the things and like pull things off the shelf, I'll know what it's for. So let's see if I can remember. So I need snack trays because we have none left upstairs. And these things are a true lifesaver. All right, so we're gonna have spaghetti. So I need to get spaghetti noodles, gluten-free spaghetti, and spaghetti sauce, which is right here. Spaghetti sauce. Let me see. This is regular spaghetti. And then right here is gluten-free spaghetti. And while I'm thinking about it, I forgot to write it down, but we need more body wash upstairs. So let me grab both of these. I'm glad I remembered that. So let's see, pinto beans. I don't know where I put them. They're somewhere over here. Here's pinto. These are to make homemade refried beans. I think we're doing crunch wraps this week. That's what that's for. I need gluten-free oats, so I'll get quick oats. And I want to get, protein oats. So that's that. And this now maple syrup right here. And salsa. Where's the salsa? We're going to do salsa chicken, I think, for lunch one day this week. So that's that. Gluten-free flour. Grab 2 bags of that. I need black beans. And then Ashlyn wants me to look for cranberry juice, and I need almond butter, which is right here. Okay. And then I want to grab a couple of things while I'm down here. So I'm going to grab these almond crackers. I'm going to grab these to make with spaghetti. I'm going to grab these fruit strips. I think I'm going to grab these and take this upstairs to make like some applesauce bread, but use pear honey. And I have no idea where this cranberry juice is. Honestly, it's probably in that stack of stuff. And I'm not looking for it right now, so I'll tell her to come look for it. Or she can just have some apple juice. So we'll take this apple juice up too. I need to get toilet paper. And I want to open this and take a couple of these upstairs too. So now in here, I need butter upstairs. I need creamers upstairs. I need more yogurts upstairs. Mandarin oranges. Take some lemon. Maybe make some lemon bread or something. Maybe we won't do the applesauce bread. Maybe we'll do a lemon one. I need peppers and milk. And then I'll have to get to the store for more milk because that's only going to leave me 4. So in here, we're going to get out these pizza flatbreads from Aldi to make pizza one day for lunch. Brussels sprouts, pork chops, large tortillas because we're going to do crunch wraps. Regular tortillas, I don't remember why. Let's see what I can find over here. I need broccoli. Right here. I need pepperoni. 2 bags of frozen mixed vegetables. In here, I need chicken legs and 2 packs of chicken breast. So 1, 2. I'm afraid to move this stuff. I gotta put my phone down because I'm afraid this is gonna fall on my toes. And then I also grab bacon. Now it's time to head over to the other freezer and then I'll be done. Over here, I need steak, ground beef, and tater tots. So here's the tater tots. And here's the ground beef. And then I just kind of need to look for some steak. All of this is going upstairs, and I also needed paper towels. Now that I got all that put away, I also needed to come down and switch out school. So we'll put week 6 back and grab week 7. Now we should be set for the week. So I can't show the dress, but I'm gonna show you the color. Ashlyn and I, our bridesmaid dresses just got here, and this one's mine. I mean, hers is the same color, but we have different styles. But this is the color of the wedding. I just washed all these up, and I'm just gonna quarter them and put them back in here and toss them with a bunch of stuff and put them on a sheet pan and roast these potatoes. So I'm gonna toss these with avocado oil, the blend, green goddess seasoning, and a little bit of a smoked paprika. And we're gonna roast these on about 425. I'm gonna make some frozen corn on the cob for dinner. So let's do, 3 minutes. Here is our grilled skirt steak. Oh my gosh, it smells delicious. So this came out really delicious, but there is our dinner, our roasted potatoes, corn, and our grilled skirt steak. It has perfect flavor from that marinade. So that dinner was successful. That's gone. Those are gone. And all that's left is that. That was so good. And no one wants that because everybody is stuffed. Now that it's after dinner, Gary's working on his truck. The kids are playing volleyball and having popsicles. And Buster and Jolene are just kind of hanging out. But man, that skirt steak was delicious. It was perfect. Even the kids were like, this is so good. So that was definitely a hit. So good. I need to get more of that sauce because it is so delicious. But anyway, I'm gonna end our video because it's Friday night and we're just hanging out, and it's just a really good evening to hang out here and relax. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.